Hey, good morning. This is a 15-minute chart. So I am bullish on the daily. Because we came down here, hit just above the consequent encroachment of this order block, had a big reaction. We hit it twice, overshot a little bit. I'm okay with that. I think it went to about that high on November 4th. Then we had a big reaction, opened and closed above the 50% of this busy, and now we're sitting in the top quadrant. I think we're gonna keep coming up. We're sitting at the 50 on the 4-hour chart of this wick. We're kind of bouncing around right here. I expect this to be a breakaway gap because it is a gap above the 50%. That'll tell me more about speed and magnitude if this doesn't fill back in. If it does, then I don't expect it to go to the all-time highs right away. There may be some consolidation, which I think is going to happen with the election. It can either run up before or wait until the new president and inauguration and all of that in January before we make new all-time highs. But generally, this is bullish to me. This left this open. We came down, hit this order block, and now we're waiting to see if we break through here. Going back to 15. Oops. And let's stretch this up. I don't plan on trading today because I already hit my target for the week. So I think about my target in points, and I've already hit my trade Monday and Tuesday. I hit my target for the week, and so I'm trying to practice patience and be content with enough. So I don't plan on trading, but we can talk about the charts. I just identified these equal lows here under this new day opening gap. And then our buy side liquidity. It did already take these relative equal highs here, barely with a wick, but then we see the body push back down. Let's go to the 1 minute. Where's the 1 minute liquidity? So we just hit them equal highs here. Yep. Let's measure this wick because I want to keep an eye on it. As we keep going up, let's measure this. Oops. So I'm a big fan of precision, and you can see how the bodies are respecting the consequent encroachment of this gap. So we'll see. I just plan on tape reading, calling out things I think are interesting. I may play, with my charts, but I don't plan on, and that's why I keep saying it, I'm not trading today, because I gotta remember, because it's so easy when you see setups to just want to push the button. But I'm eating yogurt, by the way. I'm sure that's annoying, but I really don't care because it's what I want to do. It's morning time. What else am I supposed to do besides eat breakfast? We didn't go into this consequent encroachment. There's sell side here, here, here. I'm just scrolling over to look at London. So we have 2 o'clock here to 5. And it didn't move a ton. So I think this is the London high. What is this? Oh no, this is London high. Alright. And then London low is over at 5. So this would be, oh, nope. I think this is London's low. Because it doesn't include the 5 o'clock candle, which is here. I have too many drawings on my chart. I want to have less. It's way too many lines. Honestly, I want to have less. But right now, this is what it looks like. What is we're sitting about right here, call it. What is I'm thinking about with the okay, so we're sitting about here. We got a pretty decent size. This is how I measure quickly because I'm not calculating. It's about 30 points. Not the biggest, but let's see. I don't really know how to not do that in TradingView. Let's see how we come down here. There's a volume imbalance, this big wick, and of course this gap here. Usually when there's a lot of gaps, I look for one a little bit further away, like in the same area. So like I might look at this one instead of this one, especially when they're on opposite sides. Let's see, where did my mouse go? There we go. So we did take this low. See what this wick does. What time is it? Oh, 8:14. And this is an order block. Let's see how we do here. So we stopped at the 50 level. Are we going to push up? I need to put a watermark on the back of my charts. I'll do that today for tomorrow's live stream. If I remember, because I got a few things to do today. Maybe I'll remember. I will, more than likely. Who knows? What's the open on this? 13.25 was the low on this. 12. What's the low on this? 11. Am I on the right candle? Yeah, 11.75. Okay. We see the bodies respect this order block right here, this bearish order block. So I'm still learning. Sometimes order blocks are easy to see and sometimes they're not. So, I mean, maybe that's a disclaimer. I'm still learning ICT and implementing, and we just are hanging out on this channel. That's it. That's the expectation. So since we kind of moved away, came back up, then came back down, that's why I drew the 50 level. Because I always say mean threshold and counsel encouragement wrong. Mean threshold is order blocks, the 50 level on bodies. And the counsel encouragement is the 50 level on gaps and wicks. I always say that wrong, but who knows? I mean, plenty of people know. I don't know. Let's see if we come back up to it, go through it, or continue to come down. Where was that? 2787.75. And we're sitting up here. I like it to be more than 40 points, but these equal highs right here that we've already purged. Yeah. We still got a lot of time. I'm not going to draw this out as a low just yet. Alright, so there's displacement above this main threshold of this order block. Leaving this volume imbalance. We see a big push here. Are we going to close above the 50? One day I want to play volatility pinball, is what ICT called it in a video a couple weeks ago, to just like get in on every gap and see. And I kind of like it. I'm going to do that soon. Paper trading, of course. So we closed above halfway here. It's a little tiny volume imbalance right here. Came up to the halfway of the wick on this order block. And let's see if we close below the 50. Because I'm not too excited about that. We did. I don't like when we inside of gaps. Not a fan. What's the low on this? 822. What's the high on this? 822. Old level of buy side liquidity. Just shy of the high of that order block. It's 820. I really like to trade inside the macros too. So, I mean, at 820, we'll see what 830 looks like. I'm just chilling today, really. I figured I'm going to do this anyway, so I might as well be on YouTube. Can you guys even see me? I feel like it's so high. Because I draw on my chart a lot, it's a lot to switch back and forth. between the indices, but I'm really just focusing on consistency and simplicity. So I'm not really looking at ES right now. Let's just look at NASDAQ. Kind of sleepy today. And I probably will eat in every single one of these live streams. Oh well. I mean, we left this gap here. Came back into it. But we're not really going anywhere. But I expect big moves around the macros and news. We had news at 8 o'clock, medium for Europe. I like to draw out. I draw too much on my chart. So I like to draw out horizontal lines on what the news is. Because we also have medium impact. I think it's at 10 or 10:30. That I don't know. Let's find out. I thought it was at 10, but maybe not. Nope, 10:30. I was right. I need to just trust myself. Obviously. That part is obvious. So we barely dipped into this gap here. Now we're starting to see at least it expand out of this SIBI to test this. This was a wick on. I thought this was a wick on the, what's that thing called? The 4-hour chart. No, this is a wick on the 4-hour chart. We're still hanging out under this inversion fair value gap here. Okay. So we still close within this gap. Let's see if we expand out. Let's do something. I don't plan on trading today. I gotta remind myself. And for anybody who just jumped in, I'm not trading today. I already hit my target for the week from Monday and Tuesday. And I'm going to be content with enough. At most, I'll stay on till 10 o'clock. At most. Maybe a little bit before that. We are literally just in this gap. Nothing super exciting. At first I thought my screen was frozen. Like, why is it not moving? Why is it going nowhere? I like when multiple levels key levels line up. That's what I'm looking for. We're now here. I'm going to measure. I'm going to put a fib on everything. Just the FYI. I'm going to put a fib on everything. Because I like to. All right, we're moving. It's 8:26. We're moving. We close below this gap. This is an inversion fair value gap. I'm okay with it coming up here, touching, then moving lower, since we didn't take this low out yet. These relative equal lows right here. Here and here. Or it may continue to fall. Yep. If we're still going down, it doesn't need to go above the consequent encroachment. If we're not, it can do whatever it wants. It can always do whatever it wants. Always. It did not hit the consequent encroachment of this order block or mean threshold of the order block. See, I'm going to keep saying that wrong. And we stopped at this volume imbalance. I usually would probably draw it on here. Like I said, I like to go further away. To here is probably what I would have drawn. But I like, this is a new one I'm trying to learn, is this PD array. Yeah, I'm not here to teach you. So, I mean, you can look it up if you want. But there's a lot of points where I mean, we're obviously still heading up though, so 8:29. Let's see what 8:30 looks like. That's a little bit of a volume imbalance, is it not? The close on this is 8:11.50 and the open is 11:75. So I'm going to draw that up here like that. All right, 10 seconds till 8:30. It's so much peace when you hit your target Monday and Tuesday. Like, I don't have to do anything. I find peace in it. I probably need my camera lower. We'll see. I think there's a lot of a lag. I don't know how to change the latency of the live stream. So, who knows? I mean, somebody know. I don't know. So we broke these relative equal lows. I'm trying to work on better spotting this PD array. Because I'm not used to seeing it. There's one there too. where you have like the volume imbalances on both sides. Question. Since 8:30 we are falling down. So the market, I expect it to run somewhere 8:30. We took these lows. We're closing in this gap, are we? So we kind of consolidated, dropped, left a gap, came back up into the gap, dropped even further. I'm always looking like, why did it stop here? Where is it gonna close? And where's the low and why? So I'm looking back here to see, are there any PD arrays that line up? Overall on the day, I already said I'm bullish. I think the daily chart is bullish. And the election. That we just had. I think we're in this gap now. Are we done? This gap was completely filled in by these wicks here. But like I said, I like to go a little bit further back. Like these gaps I kind of already see. And I like fair value gaps. It's pretty boring. Oops. It still didn't do it right. There we go. I'm sleepy too today. I already said I would put a fib on everything. That part was already clear. So I'm going to put a fib on everything. Is anybody using the gray pool like this? I don't. Like I thought about drawing them out. What in the world? See, those line up perfectly. It looks like. And you get these. Why does this keep popping up right where I'm clicking? That's annoying. So like somewhere in here. I'm always curious about like new PD arrays and stuff. It's 8:36. Time and price. Maybe I need to add that. I have like sticky notes in front of my desk about just encouragement. But time, then price. So we came back up into this gap here. I think we filled it in. or not quite. Yep, we filled it in. It looks perfectly. What's the low on this? 1275, and the high on this is 1275. So we filled it in completely, perfectly, precision. But then we see a quick reaction down. Let's see where we close. I don't see anything I would have gotten into even if I was getting in, which I'm not. But I don't see anything I would have gotten into. I mean, this would have been a decent run into here, down to here. $16 points. Is that 16 points? Yeah. It's okay. Expect this to be an inversion fair value gap if we come back to here, but let's see, because we're still sitting in the halfway of this one. No, we're at the top. So this one's completely filled in. This one completely filled in. Interesting. Interessant. I'm so sleepy. Like, so sleepy. I am so tired. I had to sneeze, and I don't think anybody wanted to hear that. I thought I left the fib on this one. Did I not? It's 840. This is that PD array I liked before that I'm trying to work on better seeing, because I don't always see it quickly. Let's see what the 15-minute chart looks like, and we'll look at the 5. See, I need to know how to put some of these as visibility on current interval only as default. Or like this interval and below. If anybody knows how to do that, put that in the chat, because I'm going to have to look that up. That annoys me. So then when I go to 15, it's like too crowded, because I draw too much on my chart, which we already established. So we have this order block here. and I'm looking at we have a gap here that I'm looking at, but we have a ton of gaps. This wick I'm also looking at. For some reason I like this one better. Then we have this order block here. Are we gonna get to it before? I think so. Before 9 o'clock. How much more time do we have? 2 minutes on a 15-minute chart. That's pretty fun. Yeah, we're going down there today. But maybe to the open, which overlaps to yesterday's high. That's precision right there. What does that say? $7.95 even. We got another minute. Let's see where we close. A minute and a half. I don't know why I picked this one instead of this one. Where's the consequent encouragement of this one? No, I picked this one. I think this one. Let's see if we close above or below in the next 30 seconds. I know I said it 5 times, but I am so sleepy. Like, so sleepy. I am tired, boss. Tired. Tired. I like precision. So yeah, let's look at the 5. I like precision. What is the close on that? I'm a big fan of precision. Precision and patience. I'm looking for specific things, and if I don't see it, I don't see it. And if I don't see it, I don't see it. Also. So we came down to the open of this order block. Then closed up here. And this is on the 15-minute. Okay, we came down to the open of this order block. These are one order block made up of 2 candles, but we're hanging out. Let's look at the one there. I have too much drawn on here. But I don't know how to stop. Maybe I'm an artiste. So you see we came back up here, tap that, came down, close right there. Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my And I like this one a little bit better. If we're coming down here, there's that other PD array I was looking for. We're about to fill in the open and range gap, are we not? Yep. We are. I'm definitely not trading after that. Oops. I'm so sleepy. Alright, I'm gonna stop saying it. I wish I had some music. That's the thing. Since I started live streaming, this is not how I usually like to watch the market. I like to listen to music. See? Do random stuff. Do whatever I want. Remember how I said I'm gonna put a fib on everything? Because I am. We just hit yesterday's high. I should probably mark out midnight open. It's probably a good idea. I feel like I need to check my email for some reason. God told me to check my email. I don't have anything. That was very strange. Not strange, but very specific. It really did feel like God told me to check my email. But I didn't have any emails to respond to. We like to see precision. So close on that. Yep. It's exactly here. And then this is my new PD array I'm trying to learn. That's why they're yellow. I'm trying to see how, like that. I'm trying to just watch it though. I'm not really doing anything. I want to first recognize it when I see it, right? And then I really think this goes down to here though, because if I were to draw this gap, I would draw all of these together and make that my gap and make that a fair value gap. Still thinking about it. That's one that I'm trying to learn because it's 87 PD arrays. Order blocks, I'm 40% there. Fair value gaps are easy. Volume imbalances are easy. Breakers, I just don't look at it like that. I need to look at breakers too. Breakers. The gray pool, which would be like this and this. That one was relatively new, but they sit right there. So that interesting. Oh, interesting. Did I do this one? I want to do this by default, like how to make all of my lines by default current interval only. Because I don't want... I like how these line up almost perfectly. The consequent encouragement and the high. So we came back to the high from yesterday. I wonder how my sound is, how my mic is doing. Is this gap now going to support lower prices? Because we want down close, we expect down close candles to support lower prices until they are inverted, right? So if it's an inversion, then that's different. No, we're not supporting lower prices right now. Let's see, because we got this small order block in here. And by now, you know I'm measuring every single wick. So I'm already like, is that halfway? But because I like precision, I want to see it. Is that halfway? And it's not. These were. I like that. Not like, oh, that looks about halfway. No, I want to see, is that halfway or not? Is that the halfway mark or no? 853. So we're in the 850 macro. Are we now running to liquidity or to balance? See how this didn't do anything? Like, we're just in the same spot. We didn't go anywhere. Not a fan. Not a fan. Did we come up to here? No. I did my hair yesterday. I really am just talking these thoughts out loud. I'm kind of sleepy. Glad I'm not forcing any trades today. The landscaping people are outside. It's raining now, but whatever. Yeah, not loving any of this for it to be 8:56. I usually really like to be in the macros. What time did this start? This started at 8:30. 8. I like to trade inside I like the 8:50 macro too, because I like to be done before 9:30. And if I don't see anything by 9:10, if I'm not in and out by 9:10, then I'll wait for 9:30. Opening range gap. I would love to be in front of the charts even earlier. I just don't get ready to sit down in front of the computer until 8 o'clock. If I can do like 7 o'clock, that would be perfect. But here we are. I will start at generally 8 o'clock. All right, now, are we coming into this? I don't even know if I drew this right. We got a order block right here. But I'm trying to look out for this PD array. But then it's kind of like back to back. If I were to draw this gap, it would go to here. And if I was going to draw this PD array, it would go to here. Maybe they overlap. Maybe. Like if I did that. Because that's precision. I need to change the color on that. And then I would have done this. Probably. Like, I don't know which one I like better. Because that... Or should I have drawn it the whole way? Yeah, like I said, this one I'm still learning. So, we'll see. I'll leave it at that because I like how there's a big reaction here at the 50 level. Like, that is precision. So I'm going to leave it like this and see. I mean, that's the only way to know, right? Is to look. I'm going to put a fib on everything. So I already know. I already know. I'm going to put a fib on everything. Every single thing. Alright, it's 8:59. If we close above here. I expected to close above here, not by a lot. Come back down, maybe touch this or touch this. And keep going if we're going back up. If we're going back up. I'm not trading today though. Because it is the best feeling in the world to hit your target for the week on Monday and Tuesday. That's love. And I don't feel compelled to trade or to force it. If it's not what I want to see, guess what? I'm not trading. And I'm really focused on capital preservation and consistency. I don't want to be on wild rides up or down. Like, just grab a couple points, be done. Grab 20 points and be done. Grab 20 points and be done. That's it. That's it. We're keeping it light. Easy. It's not a wild ride. It won't ever be a wild ride. Well, we're not really going anywhere. It's 9 o'clock. Now this line here we're close to is on the daily chart. When I measured Did I do a 24-hour? I did not. No, I did. Measuring this busy so that one we're closest to is the 75. We're coming down towards that upper quadrant. Oops. Why is that happening? While I was talking, we hit it. But we see a big reaction up. And then this is the top of that busy. This other blue line right here. So key levels on a daily, I expect to see something when they're hit. Right now, it's not looking like anything. It's not moving. How do I do a bunch of stuff in here? I have another monitor that I'm looking at. Today is November 20th. I'm in real life not even looking at that monitor right now. This being left open, I like to see for speed and magnitude. I don't want to see it come back above here unless we're going back up there. Obviously, it's a little tiny void. Like little tiny. Little tiny. I mean, this was a trade, theoretically, in here. But it would have chopped around a lot. This, then falling down. Maybe. Take out this low, but not this low. 0.06. Little gap right here. And if this is going to stay a little gap, we already know that I'm going to measure everything. Because I already said I was measuring everything. So I want this to stay open to be this gap. Yep. As it did. Like that. Now I want to see these stay open. If we're going to have a big movement somewhere else. This one. Down here. As again, this blue dotted line is the upper quadrant of the daily gap that we don't need to do a ton on. I like daily levels to be huge. Like, we're not going back down there. We'll see. I haven't seen anything I would get into. Mainly because I said I was bullish and it has done nothing but dropped. That's probably an indication of I shouldn't be doing anything because I want to see longs. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. I've been sleepy. I'm going to see it kind of stay above here. But now we're not really going anywhere. Well, it's 9:10. I'm a big fan of the macros. So are we just going to hang out? I think we filled in the opening range gap. Yeah. Because we were somewhere down here. So there's like a non-existent opening range gap. Let's go ahead and put a fib on that. What a block. Wait. Let's go ahead and put a fib on the whole thing just to see. So we came back to that daily level. Big reaction here, big candle displacement here. I wanted to go short, This would have been a small scalp. Only 11 points. Alright, we are moving after the 850 macro. I know I'm putting a fib on everything. On this order block, these 3 candles are order block. Looks like we closed halfway of this gap. I'm like, well, what did I just do wrong? 770.5. What's this? What's the low on the close on this? 770.5. We took that low in a 15-minute. We're inside this old gap. All of these old gaps. That's the 1 hour look like. Guess what I'm gonna do? Put a fib on this. Was that surprising? No, I didn't think so. We're right here, this order block. What is the open? 765 even. What's the low on this? 64.75. So not quite to the open. And then we have this huge sippy. But even from the hour chart, we haven't really gone anywhere. Like this to here, this range, we're not really going anywhere. It's not my kind of day to be trading. I like to see moves. So like from 7 o'clock yesterday to now, we kind of just been consolidating. Yeah, not really going anywhere. What is this on? I don't remember. That's fine. I'm gonna put a fib on everything because I'm a big fan of precision. probably gonna get off soon since we don't have an open range gap, really. And it's 9:18. I mean, compared to all the other time frames, this looks like a big rundown. But every other time frame is consolidating. The higher time frames are consolidating. And it's not to say there's not moves here. Just none that I'm interested in. Just fine. Almost to the yesterday's new day opening gap, or today's new day opening gap. If we push through that, then definitely towards these relative equal lows. Yeah, that would be, if it stayed at the top of this new day opening gap, that would only be 25 points. For the opening range gap, which I'm not trading anything under 40. I'm not trading regardless today, but I said that before the charts even did what they had to do. Alright, what did I click on? So we just took those relative equal lows from the 15-minute chart and straight through that new day opening gap. It's giving heavy, and it's okay to be wrong. If I said I was bullish and it is running through, it's alright. Maybe the opening range gap will be a lot bigger. Let's see where we hit it. Since we took this and this. Where is the market drawing to? Okay, I like that. And there's sell stops here. I am giving zero energy today because I'm very tired. I'm tired, boss. So low on this. One tick short of precision. One tick short. Of being exact delivery. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. It's pretty good. So order block. This is that PD array I'm trying to look out for, maybe. I can't tell if those are even or equal. New to me, PD array. I'm not even signed into my account, you can tell. The market is live though. But I'm not even, I couldn't hit buy or sell if I wanted to. I mean, I could, I just gotta log in. Because I knew I wasn't trading today. It feels good. I may do a Q&A video since my channel is still super new and I'm still, you know, trying to be better, trying to learn. But just so everybody knows what they can expect from my channel, because it's not going to be a wild ride. Clearly, we've been just sitting here doing nothing. Not doing nothing, but you know what I mean. We've been chilling. Just because I don't feel the need to. This ain't a TV show. This ain't a sitcom. This ain't any of that. What's the low on this? It's a little bit below 750.25, so half a point between difference. I'm a fan. But yeah, I don't feel like I gotta be crazy on the internet. I'm sure there's other people. I don't know them, but I'm sure they exist. I just want to be balanced, persistent, and patience. That's it. And sticking to what I say I'm going to do. I'm not an emotional roller coaster. I'm not a trading roller coaster. It's alright. Especially since I hit my target. I really don't feel like, for what? I already hit my target for the week in 2 days. There's nothing better. I mean, better would have been if I hit it on Monday. Instead of having to trade on Tuesday. Oops. I'm gonna do maybe this. Maybe up to here. And what a stop loss down to here. A little bit lower than that, but it won't let me do where I want to do it at. Maybe. No, I would never do that because it's about to be 9:30. And I don't know where the open range camp is because I wasn't looking. Oh, all the way up here. Yeah, I might do that then. This is the high. Yeah, I might have. 30 seconds until 9:30 open. Seconds. Alright, we still down here. I didn't look, but yeah. How many points are we talking about? $34.75. See, it's a good thing I didn't keep my thing up here. I wasn't gonna take that trade 2 minutes before open anyway. Consider I don't know where I look at where the open range gap was. These are very clean. These relative equal highs right here and up here are too clean. But it's time and price, not just price. I think it's a really big delay on my live stream. We took this low. Thought we were going to come down a little bit more. I need some vibes, some music, something. But I guess then YouTube will get me. But shorty is tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. We don't have a first presented. Oh, that probably messed up the sound. We don't have a first presented fair value gap yet. stay on till 10. And then dip. I think we're coming for that low. I know it's a wick too. I don't have it measured. Which is not like me at all. Which doesn't even sound like me. The low on this 1250. The low on this is 1275. So we are in this gap. Oh, we just shorted the gap. 1275, and this is 1250. That's a little one tick higher. Just shy of that low. Tagged it. Just shy of the consequent encroachment. Tagged it. I'm still holding on to my bullish. Finding support here. The bodies are in the top half. Roger. This is an order block. Here. Now we just tagged. That was moving. Before it wasn't even moving. So I'll take that. Prefer movement over painting a roller back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. we have the first gap. We already know I'm slapping a fib on this. We already know. That your girl's putting a fib on it. Put a fib on everything. Because I'm a fan of precision. This is not snapped on right. It's too low. I don't know what's up with my snapper. Let's call it the magnetic thing. I think we hit it by a little bit a tick. 43.25. 42.75. So yep, we hit that. Let's see the reaction. None. Cool. This is moving. 950's coming up. I'm out of here at 10. Because I want to do some other stuff. And I've been on here for 2 hours. I probably need to do like trading ASMR because I really don't have nothing to say. Yesterday, new day opening gap. My hair smells so good. I washed it yesterday and straightened it yesterday, and it smells so good. I don't want to be a weirdo, but I want to like a little weird. It's okay. Kind of weird, but it feels good. It smells good. Now, what's up with these new And why do you think it all comes so easy? And what's up with your best friend? See, that's why I need music, so I don't have to sing. But then I'm gonna get them copyright strikes, so I guess I gotta sing. Taking requests for the karaoke. And why do you think it all comes so easy? What's up with these new? $9:45. I'm curious where we go. 9:50 to 10:10, and most I'll stay until 10:10 to see what direction the 9:50 macro's going. I feel like ICT is gonna be a short one. I'm leaving at 10. Stays on till 12. Like, man. But comes back. Why is I hate that? How do you like let go of the magnet? Like right there. What's that? Yeah, slow on that. 661.25. I don't care what that means. Entry price. I don't know why it was not letting me enter onto this. Anyway, so I would have done. I don't like that it hung around here. That is me getting stopped out. Okay. Yeah. If I did take this trade, I'd be stopped out. I want my stop to be a little bit lower, but I guess either way. I would have put it like here. But either way, I don't like that it didn't do this, and I would have got stopped down. Is that it? Take it. Said I wasn't trading. Also, that was too early. Oops. I'm gonna go work out after this. I might go walk around my neighborhood. We'll see. Just get up and stretch my legs. I hate sitting for so long, but then it's like I want to do this. So, but I hate sitting down for hours, and I have not gotten it. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that at 10 o'clock. Look at that. I did got an email. Oh, that ain't nothing. We are hanging out with these lows down here. I gotta find a way to just shut my background because it looks like, where are you, lady? But I'm just in the house. I mean, I want a wall to be behind me because I don't need to see the rest of my house, but I need to zhuzh it up. Figure out some ways to make it add some pizzazz or whatever, but I don't really care about that. YouTube is just a side thing. The money in the market is really what I'm after. So these equal lows right here. How are we gonna push above this again? Looks like it. It's 9:52. Yeah, what's up with your best friend? It's looking like no. It is a huge delay in I could tell in my stream. A huge delay. Well, we'll see. It is hanging out in this gap at the bottom. Just chilling. I might put my headphones in. Something to hum along to. If YouTube's not gonna let me. It's really just chilling. Maybe it'll chill till 10:30 news. It's medium impact though. It's not really doing a ton. I wonder what my husband is doing. I hear him walking around the house. And this place. Yeah, I'm about to close out this live stream because I'm starting to get tired and I don't see anything I would trade on. And I'm gonna go exercise. I'll start to move down to the bottom of that new day opening gap. So I took these equal lows down to the bottom of the new day opening gap. This is one of the 30% of the time where it doesn't go up to the consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. Just fine. There's a gap and we filled the whole thing, I think. Little tiny gap. Up into the halfway to keep falling out the sky. To fall out of the sky. My hair smells so good. I'm looking at this order block. Yeah, I'm at 10:10 for real. It's gonna be a short one today. 4-hour long live stream. I also won't live stream my ICT's live stream because I'd rather watch his. I will make a community post if that's the case. Is there even a body on it? That's actually the right way. It's almost like you could do both because then that was hitting right on the 50. Alright, I'm gonna stop singing. They're cutting the grass outside. If you can hear it. If you can't hear it, then cool. If you can, they're cutting the grass. say. That's probably because I'm getting tired. My energy is getting low. I've been tired, but I am getting more tired, and my energy is getting low. And I need to get up, walk around, go outside, get something to eat. How do people not sing? People who live stream. I've been in a few people's. How do you not sing? I'm just sitting here doing nothing but singing. I mean, it's probably because I didn't want to trade. What's the close on this? 55, 425. What's the low on this? 55, 5 even. So a little short, this order block. Yeah, what's the low on that? 52.75. It's lower now. Oops. Time for me to hit the road. Yeah, that's about what I said. I feel like I'm waiting for it to turn around. That's why I'm still staying on. Because I'm still looking. They're like, it's going to turn around up here. Or right here. Or right here. Or right here. But it's alright. The morning was definitely not bullish. and they're right outside the window cutting the grass. So maybe that's my sign. That's my cue, stage cue. Alrighty, I'm out. I will talk to you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Q live streams.